Hello, welcome to Tarot Concertina. In this video, we'll be looking at your year ahead. When I'm recording this, it is entering the year 2026, but this could apply to you whenever you find this video. Just mark this day as the first day of your year ahead. For each of the 12 zodiac signs, we'll look at different major themes of the year ahead. I'll be selecting the order randomly using this deck, Tarot Astrologique, and I've pulled out all the zodiac signs here. So you can either go by your sun sign or any other placements you think you would like to know more about. I'm drawn to this card, which is Capricorn. You'll be up first. So Capricorn, here's your card if you want a closer look at it. You indeed are a mythical sea goat creature. And I have these elemental cards I thought I'd pull from to get a better picture of an overall theme for your year ahead. What elemental card represents the theme for Capricorn Collective in 2026 or the year ahead? Rainbow. So for rainbow, we have abundance and new opportunity. So we usually see rainbows just after a storm, so 2025 could have been a little hectic for you. Or something could have happened right at the tail end of 2025 that was a little bit messy. And we're starting the year with the aftermath of that storm with this beautiful spectrum. I'm also reminded of the 7 chakras and those coming into balance for you. So rainbows can also serve as a powerful reminder that everything, good or bad, is fleeting, and you have to appreciate it while it's there in the sky for you to observe. This card also speaks about renewed optimism after a trial and finding your creative flow within each moment so that you become connected to your authentic expression without altering yourself to please others. I think that's a lovely message for the new year. For the tarot reading, I will start with, again, a tarot card for the overall energy of your year ahead. And then we'll look at major themes, career, love, relationships, health and wellness, and then we'll have whatever else wants to come out. So the Hermit in reverse is coming out as the overall theme. Let's get a card for love. We have 2 cards, the Emperor and Strength. Next, we'll get a card for career. Career for Capricorn, year ahead. The Page of Wands in reverse. Health and wellness for Capricorn. We have 10 of Wands. And any other themes that want to be brought up for Capricorn in the year ahead. We have the Sun. So the overall energy for the year is the Hermit in reverse. It doesn't mean you're not being like the Hermit. It's more of the shadow aspects of. So you're going very deep, maybe into your subconscious to do some healing, a deep dive, deep reflection in the coming year. Maybe if you spent the previous year being the Hermit, now you're ready to emerge with the knowledge you've discovered. And it feels like self-knowledge. You've taken the time to really know yourself. So the coming year might be about self-discovery in kind of a deeper way than you ever have before. So, starting off strong, Emperor and Strength in your love sector. That's very powerful energy, self-empowerment, as well as just exuding confidence. So I'm not sure here if you're pulling something in or pushing it away with your Strength as the Emperor here. Strength implies you're using your Emperor energy to do something pretty big. You wouldn't use these two power cards to do something insignificant. So I wonder what your plan is. For career, we have Page of Wands in reverse. My first feeling about this card for this reading is that you're tired of being kind of pulled around or pushed around. Tired of being treated as less than what you're capable of. So you might be reaching a turning point where you're tired of being underappreciated or underpaid or undervalued in some way. We'll clarify that further. It is a little ambiguous at this point. And for health, we have 10 of Wands, which might normally be concerning, but I'm thinking it just means you're realizing where you come up to your limits easily now, and you're putting up boundaries around your own energy. 10 is the card of completion. It's like you're finally ready to put down this heavy load you're bearing. So if you felt overburdened in the previous years, you're coming to the realization that it might be time to either put down those 10 wands that you're carrying, or ask for help and assistance, or relating back to this career, it's time to be valued for what you are worth, knowing your worth. So you've been working really hard, it looks like, without a lot of rewards at this point. So that could take a toll on especially your mental and emotional health, but also your physical health. It can be really draining to not feel reciprocal energy. And I'm hearing, was it worth it? Was my energy worth the cost? So definitely take some time to yourself and rest and reflect. The Hermit is also about healing. And it looks like this year will be a lot about using your strength and power to kind of level up your health and wellness, and also being respected for everything you've done. So in this wild card position, you get the Sun, which is a very joyous, happy energy. It feels like a lot of relief after struggle here, and being noticed for your efforts after being in the shadows for a while. And I'm sure you know Capricorns are associated with being very hard workers, and this is especially reflected in this reading. And it's time to kind of bask in those rays of sunlight and appreciation after all of your hard work. It looks like that recognition does come after some period of not being seen for what you've done. I keep repeating myself, like you've kind of driven this point home many times and you don't feel heard, and now you're finally being heard and seen. It's also a revitalizing energy after being very tired of the grind or whatever it is. You're waking up with the energy of the Sun. Also, summer Leo season could be very significant. So July, August. And I'm reminded of the rainbow card, which is the sun coming out. Look how similar these cards are. It's like the sun coming out as this big relief after the storm and illuminating this rainbow of possibility and opportunity and abundance. Let's get one more card for your love and relationship portion of your year ahead. Emperor and Strength. Have the Six of Cups. So that's a great card to have representing relationships. It's a close bond that has developed over time, or a kinship with somebody, soul bond, if you will, where you feel like you've known the person forever, if not literally known them since you're a child. They evoke childlike qualities in you, and you have warm feelings for this other person. So it's a very positive card for relationships. There's a strong mutual understanding. Six of Cups and Strength implies that there's this healthy flow and balance of energies. So you may associate yourself with being the Emperor, maybe that more masculine energy, but there's still a good ebb and flow between you and this other person. So I see you continuing to find that balance with them. If you haven't met them already, it looks like you'll be pulling in this really healthy connection with another person. Okay, I want to clarify in your career, Page of Wands reverse, which is kind of like a misfire, trouble getting started, and my feeling was it was attributed to not feeling like you're valued the way you should be. We have a Queen of Swords, so that's a powerful energy of conviction, making decisions, standing up for yourself, and using your words well to make the changes you want to see. So if you're feeling undervalued, you're definitely going to step up and declare your value. If it's not seen already, it's going to be seen. She's also kind of a public speaker. Yeah, I just saw an image of you kind of demonstrating how great you are at your job, career, etc. And like verbally, or some kind of like almost like a performance where you kind of show off and you are valued for it's very obvious how good you are at what you do, and that'll be seen very clearly, very sharply. So we have Justice coming out. So as a result, that's an awesome card to have. You finally get the justice you deserve. Things become more fair and balanced, and you'll be treated correctly for the effort you've put in. And I'm also hearing you'll be paid more fairly. Let's clarify the Ten of Wands in your health for the year ahead. Seven of Wands, which could be about setting healthy boundaries for yourself. It's both asking for what you want and also telling people what is not acceptable. You're tired of other people's BS, basically, is what this is saying, and you're saying no more of that. So let's see. What else can we know about this? Yeah, you're really tired of stressing out and not sleeping well. So sleep might also be something to pay attention to in the year ahead, getting your rest. so you can heal and be energized and carry all this work you've been carrying. Well, actually, I think putting down some of these wands, at least one, if not more of the wands you've been carrying, of these 10 wands, setting boundaries so you can like function. Basically, you're exhausted, and this coming year you'll be able to firmly say what you're capable of and what you're not willing to do. I think that's really healthy. Okay, let's move on to the sun as kind of this extra message for you. Anything else you needed to know was like, you're going to be happy. It's going to be okay. The sun will come out. We have 7 of Swords. So finding an alternative way around something or avoiding something. Queen of Cups. Interesting. And the Fool in reverse. There's something here about looking at something you may have missed, and it has to do with something in the heart, something emotionally raw. Queen of Cups and the Sun is a beautiful combination. Very warm, loving energy. But there's something here about, there's something you're missing that might come to light this year. Like, you're not the fool anymore. You'll see something very clearly related to love, it looks like. Instead of avoiding, well, I don't know why you would avoid happiness and fulfillment and abundance, but maybe that was kind of like a self-deception or being your own worst enemy in a way, is to not look at the things that bring you joy. Anyway, you won't be doing that anymore with the Fool. There's something you kind of turned a blind eye to that now you'll be able to see clearly in this coming year. And it makes you happy. It's a good thing you weren't seeing. It's not good that you weren't seeing it, but it was a good thing that you were not aware of. Not fully, at least. That's kind of fascinating. You might understand that better than I do. Take it as it applies to you. Or you might not know how it applies to you yet, but it will make sense if it is for you. So overall, it looks like you're making a lot of personal progress this year. Get some letters. These could be initials or spell something for you. We have R, K, A, U, A, and E. And one charm is the dragonfly. And the dragonfly could represent transformation and endurance, I believe. It's hard to become a dragonfly, if I remember it correctly. It's an involved process, kind of like the caterpillar into a butterfly. So that is your reading, Capricorn, for the year ahead. Let me know if this resonates for you. If you'd like to book a personal reading, please see the link to my website in the description box below. And if you're not already, please consider subscribing to my channel and liking this video. Good luck on your year ahead, take care, and I will see you at the next reading.